Hey, what's happening guys? It is JTJudgment here and welcome back to the channel today for another FIFA 17 Ultimate Team Legend review, and today we're going to be taking a look at the 86 rated English striker Robbie Fowler. But before I start guys and let you guys know my opinions on the player, if any of you are looking to pick up some Xbox codes or PSN codes or even some cheap PC games, I highly recommend checking out cdkeys.com. I will leave a link down below in the description of this video for you guys to check them out. So stats wise guys, he does have 83 pace, 83 shooting, 81 dribbling, 48 on the defending, 73 passing and 76 on the physical. You look at his in-game stats guys, they are pretty decent, I will say so myself. 85 composure as well as 85 acceleration, 86 balance as well as 86 on the reactions, 84 finishing, 88 heading accuracy, 85 penalties and 84 on the shot power. So when you look at the stats that are fairly important or more important than most of the stats for a striker, they're in the low to mid 80s, you know, that's pretty decent in my opinion. Alright guys, so what did I think of Robbie Fowler this year in FIFA 17 Ultimate Team? Well, I gotta tell you guys, he was very reliable for me. Now when I bought him, I think he was about 220,000 coins. And stats wise, when you think about it, you're actually getting a pretty decent striker if you look at it, all of his in-game stats in general, and then you look at his card face stats as well, you know. So 220,000 coins is roughly the price that I bought him for. When it comes to the things that I didn't like about the card, I'll go through his weaknesses first guys, one of which was his weak foot. Now he is a player with 3-star skills and 3-star weak foot. He is a left-footed player, which is why I used him on the left-hand side of a 4-4-2 formation, a Premier League team. He is definitely a one-footed player in Ultimate Team. Unfortunately guys, there were so many opportunities that he just, you know, just missed. It was silly that he missed them, to be honest. A player with 1 star would have probably done a better job, to be perfectly honest. You know, some of the chances he missed for me with his weak foot. But on his left foot guys, he is very close to being unstoppable. His left foot is the mirror image of his right foot. Absolutely class. The other thing I didn't like about him guys is his passing. He's another one of those players that just gives the ball away needlessly. You know, I get Fowler on the ball, I press to pass in a certain direction, he'll just give the ball away, you know, whether it be passing in the wrong direction or not putting enough power in the pass, even though I put exactly enough power that I needed in that moment in the game, you know. So I gotta say, passing is definitely something to keep in mind when you are thinking about this card, or buying the card I should say. Now when it comes to the positives guys that I did like with this card, let's start off with his shooting. Like I've already said, his left foot for me was absolutely ridiculous. He will be able to score some fantastic goals for you. Shooting inside the box was awesome, very reliable, and he challenged the goalkeepers that I did come up against very consistently guys. Pretty much every single game that I played with Fowler, nearly all the shots that I took from outside the box forced the keepers to pull off a fantastic save to stop, and some of them actually hit the back of the net, thankfully guys. You will see some of them in this video. So I gotta say, shooting, especially with his left foot, is absolutely ridiculous. His positioning for me was fantastic as well guys. He is a player with medium work rates, and he's got 84 attack positioning guys, but unlike some of the other players that I've used in the past, the medium work rates didn't affect him in game for me. He was always in the right place at the right time, and he was always making runs for me. I just don't get, so, you know, positioning sometimes with players in this game. I've used players with something like medium work rates with a very high attack positioning stat, and they've been bad for me in game. Then again, I've used players, for example Robbie Fowler, medium work rates with a decent attack positioning stat as well, and they completely outperform it. I don't know why. Some players are really bad even though they've got decent stats, and some players, even though they've got decent stats as well, can be absolutely insane. It just confuses me as to how it can happen sometimes, you know. But thankfully, getting back to the matter at hand, positioning with this card, absolutely ridiculous. They didn't have a problem with his pace as well. Now obviously I did use him in the Hunter chemistry style, which boosts pace and shooting, boosted him from 83 shooting to 95 shooting, 83 pace to 95 pace, and 83 shooting to 93 shooting. So very nice boosts there for the Hunter chemistry style. I gotta say, I had no problems with his pace. It may have taken him a couple of seconds to get going, you know, for his acceleration to really kick in, but as soon as he hit his top sprint speed guys, he really did feel like a fast player. That's coming from a bit of a pace whore in this game as well guys. You know, I really do like my fast players, and I gotta say I liked Fowler in this game. Dribbling for me was awesome as well. He's a player with very good ball control, and something that I really did like doing with this card is the sprint sprint dribble. He's got a very, very good first touch, guys, as you will see in some of the goals in this video. Just get the ball at his feet, just start sprinting, and no matter what direction you change to face Fowler in, he will keep the ball very, very close to his feet, guys. So that's something that I really did like with this card. It made me enjoy using him that much more. His aerial ability for me was pretty awesome as well, guys. He did manage to score quite a few headers for me, and it really does go to show that 88 heading accuracy stat in game coming into play, guys. And I do think he's got a very good jumping stat as well, which is in the 80s. So again, aerial ability didn't really have a problem with, you know. I'm not somebody that crosses into the box constantly, but he did the job for me, you know. So if you are somebody that likes to cross into the box, then that box is ticked with the legend Robbie Fowler. So when it comes down to it, guys, his shooting with his left foot is fantastic. His positioning is very, very good. He's got very good pace. His dribbling and ball control is very reliable. He's got very good strength in game as well. Doesn't get bullied off the ball as easily as you might think does Robbie Fowler. And his aerial ability is pretty sick as well. Really, the only thing that you need to worry about, guys, is that his weak foot may be very inconsistent for you, and his passing may not be the greatest. I guess skills you could count as a weakness if you think 3-star is a weakness, but me personally, it isn't, so I don't count it as a weakness. But if you are a skiller, then it is obviously something to keep in mind. So I gotta say, personally, I really did enjoy using Robbie Fowler this year in FIFA 17 Ultimate Team. He was a pleasure to use. I gotta give him a final score of 9.4 out of 10, 220,000 coins. I gotta say, he is definitely worth that price tag. So that right there, guys, is going to wrap up my legend Robbie Fowler review in FIFA 17 Ultimate Team. If you did enjoy this video and it did help you decide whether or not to go out and buy the player for yourself, then a like is greatly, greatly appreciated. And also subscribe today for more FIFA 17 content to come very soon. And last but not least, guys, most importantly, please take care, and I will see you all next time. Ta-da, guys.